Hey Gemini, it's a Tipsy Intuitive here to do your general life reading for February 1st through the 15th. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's jump right on in. So, as I was meditating on you guys' energy, I heard two messages and a couple of other things happened that I'll get into very shortly. But the first message that I heard was, I'm so tired. And the second message that I heard was, don't give up your fire. And while I was getting everything set up and I was trying to light my candle here to make sure that we're all protected while I do this reading, it was a little bit challenging to get the candle to light. It was sparking and sputtering, when I held the match to the wick, but eventually it got going. But as I was doing your pre-shuffle, the candle went out. And it was interesting because there was still a lot of wax, that was left in the candle. And so there was really no good reason, for the flame to be extinguished. There's no drafts or anything like that. So I got another candle and lit it, and it lit very easily. But when I was trying to put out the match, it took a little bit of time for that to go out. So I'm not sure how that ties into your reading, but we'll see. So I started out by pulling a couple of oracle cards for you just to get a sense of the overall energy for this reading. And the first one that came out is Breathe. The second oracle card that came out is Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. So we'll see how all of that ties in as we get into the actual reading. So we'll start by pulling a few tarot cards, first to get a sense of your current energy. And we have Strength. For challenges, obstacles, and what might be hidden, we have a chunk that just flew out. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And we also have the Four of Pentacles, or the Four of Cups in reverse. For advice from Spirit, we have one that flipped. We have the Nine of Cups. And for your potential outcome, for our Gemini, we have two cards. We have the Five of Wands, and we also have the Nine of Swords in reverse, which is a good thing. So let's pull another tarot deck and see if we can get any clarification on these messages. So for your current energy, we have the Chariot in reverse. For challenges, obstacles, and what's hidden, we have two that flipped out. We have the Six of Pentacles, and we also have the Sun in reverse. For advice from Spirit, we have the Star. And for the potential outcome, oh, that's a lot of cards. So I'm actually inclined to take most of them. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Tower. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Lovers, and we also have Death in reverse. Okay. It seems as though your spirit guides have a lot to say, Gemini. So let's get some oracle cards to see if there's any additional information from Spirit. So for your current energy, we have in flow state. For challenges, obstacles, and what might be hidden, we have nature's timing. For advice from Spirit, we have ultimate love. And for the potential outcome, we have how to manifest. All right. So I think we have enough. So let's go ahead and get started here. So I'll be perfectly honest, for getting into you guys' energy, this feels incredibly heavy. And it took me a while to get going on your reading, um, because it feels like this sort of sense of exhaustion. And I think with Breathe and Counsel of Light, Spirit is trying to tell you to just, I don't want to say relax, because that's so easy to say. It's like, oh, just relax, everything will be fine. But when you're sort of in the thick of things, it's very difficult to do that, because there's a lot of questions swirling around in your head. Like, why is this happening? Why is this taking so long? Why can't I get to the place that I truly want to be? And what Spirit is saying is that, to the extent that you can, just try and ground yourself and understand that there are people or entities that are here to help you along your journey. They're here for you. Even though you may not feel it in this moment, they are absolutely around. So let's get into the tarot and see what we have for you. So for your current energy, we have Strength, and we have the Chariot in reverse. We also have in flow state, in the zone, loving life, focused, high frequency, skill meets challenge, flotation therapy. I feel like right now you're in a place of being a little bit frustrated, that you want things to move forward and they're not. And you're doing your best to stay in that place of optimism and hopefulness, and, sort of feeling like things are going to work out. Things are going to be fine. It's going to be okay. You're trying to go with it. But there's this sense of frustration that things are not going. So it's like, well, what am I going with? Nothing's moving. And it feels like a very heavy energy, where it almost seems like you're close to giving up hope. What we have for the challenges and obstacles, we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Four of Cups in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, the Sun in reverse, and we also have nature's timing. Things need to occur in proper order when the time is right. Don't try to control the situation. Now, what I'm feeling for the challenges and the obstacles that's around you is that things are just moving incredibly slowly. They really, really are. And you're starting to wonder if the seeds that you've planted are ever going to bear any sort of meaningful fruit. It's hard for you right now to find balance. It's hard for you to sort of see the other side of this delay, or what you're viewing as denial. And while you understand that some things take time to come to fruition and sort of manifest, it's really hard for you to get to that place where you fully, truly, and deeply believe that things are going to happen for you. So looking at the advice from Spirit, we have the Nine of Cups, we have the Star, and we also have ultimate love. Forgive others and yourself, release the past, send love and light, change inner to change outer. So with this, I think Spirit is saying not to give up on your happiness. Don't give up just yet on that wish fulfillment that you're looking for in your life. There is something good that's coming towards you, but it's important to make sure that we feel that on the outside, on the inside, so we can start seeing it reflected on the outside of us. We can't call in good things when we're sort of being super negative and like rotting from the inside. If you can't, that's not a fertile ground for bringing in those good things from those seeds that you have planted before. When we look at the potential outcome, we have the Five of Wands, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Tower, the Eight of Cups, the Lovers, Death in reverse, and we also have How to Manifest. State thought, I am or have, believe, feel having it, inspired action, know it's done, have fun, align, and receive. So I think that if you follow this path, if you sort of keep those goals that you have in mind at the front of your mind, and you remain positive and patient that they will come to you, you're going to fight through this. You are absolutely going to fight through this. And those sort of restless nights and that overthinking and that stress and anxiety that you've had surrounding this for a little bit, it's going to pass. It really is going to pass. It's going to take a while, I think, for you to get out of this energy. Not terribly long, just a little bit until you can get your feet back under you. And what you're going to see is a massive shift, right? And it's not because you've abandoned your dream. It's because you've walked away from this feeling that it's not going to happen for you. You're going to remember all of the reasons why you embarked on this journey in the first place, and it's going to reignite that fire inside of you that sort of makes you fall in love with the prospect of it happening all over again. And I think that you will get to a place where, you know, you're not going to completely change your focus. You're going to remember how to be in alignment in your everyday life to make sure that you achieve the things it is that you're looking to do from where you started, from that place of strength and patience and, understanding that it will come and just kind of going with life's rhythm and knowing that it will come to you. Okay? And I would love to say that it's going to be an overnight process. It won't. But I don't think this is something that's going to, span over the next year, 2 years, a lifetime. I think once you sort of get your balance again, you'll see things flowing in a lot more quickly. So I'm going to pull just one final oracle card to see if Spirit has any last messages for you guys. Any last messages for Gemini? Okay. So we have one card that came out, and we have wake up call. So I think this is Spirit's way of saying, okay, you felt your feelings. You were in a bit of a cloudy spot for a second, but let this be the moment that you find your resolve in going for what it is that you truly want. Let this be your wake up call that, you can have it. You can achieve your goal, but you just need to stay grounded and be patient and wait for it to come when you're ready. So I will leave it there. I hope that this was helpful for you. I hope that this resonated somehow. If it did, make sure to hit the like, subscribe button, and also share with family and friends. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.